Yeah, Madam Hana Salifu Kofi ene eyewa woda una ye CEO Edman Napoleon Event Planners ene wa woda ntifi Miss Raya Sherman ene Jojo Nsroma happy birthday na eno no enti ene ibidi nkomo pa nkomo ibidi no soso pa nkomo ibidi nyankomo kuma kra ye ba hwe se abrantie Xavier Susu ni nsemi yeso asa onu kra wasan ko yeyi wakosiu IGP won samu ha na no akosi sen minima binya kwan de hu komo kakra ana ome so afọ ohwe kuayo so na nsen ka se aduane wo dwam na aduane boe fo amanfo dwa se onu nkudwam nkoto ade ntra oso nam wiemu kura no hu se bayire gugu fam nko ife se bayire aduane bu na ne bo no so wo fam pa aduane bu ampa aduane bo te sen yebedi hu enkomo na 2022 budget yi hunsam bebre e-levy enkane no se wokutua wo de wotua bia 100 cedis I think say 1 cedi ntina eho dada ana se de 1.75% abeka ho ntu kabo akoi 2.75% a wotua sika bia na so emumo transaction bia wotua 2.75% ewo so you see so far very far how far yebedi hu komo pa na ensem ebeka wasem no ba ko Ghanaian Times na chichemu am gidi se na chichemu na beboa esi roto ye free ho National Housing Fund to be established. You start entrepreneurship to begin. You start. And now 1.7% I can't want some of that. And a development bank age license. Ka budget no. Development bank ya man license. Ebi bisa banks ahodo bebrebe ebegu no yi. Ene ma ebinum gina ya anka hu behia se Sante Bank foforo na. Ye wo Agri Development Bank aso omo bo akuafo se no mudi ntie no. Enti Ghana Development Bank ye kan wasemi develop infa enti eno so question baby sa won nsam pa ena ensam bebire yeso omo hwe kwan se omo ne independent power producers ne be hia to adwene na electricity no yate so ede ne cheso omo pene so am yate so ampa e be di hu komo na fi property rate so omo se no so ba enti eno so be di hu komo enti ene yen komodie no e be kwa kire yi pa na bedwafo miensa na ehwe kwanse ansa betuma ka mienu abeka mensa enti eno be hyase na fe obako beka ho a na fe yatoa so na ya ye ni nyina enti sesa me kasa no wo ma menya omo a me no bedi dwumadie ononyafo kwabena mita akandro wono dwaboso emrahye bedwani wo ba wo NDC amayoku no edinimu na fe Desmond into political activist a wono so ababeka mensa wono so ye ne no edisa enkomoi na Steven Amua stika wono nhia so emna se bedwani wono eba ma ewo MPP ama yokondi no ne abeka yensa enti stika ba ye ne no ebeto ankomo twetwe so enti so far nipa minu na wofia ha no makwa aba
eja eti say
me ho ya papa
ya mias wo sheti yem fa no pay
me ba ne pa ma me.
Oh, okay.
Me ba.
Okay.
Me bra pani ba.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful. See, no be shame ntade kama.
Yeah.
Me ho efese ayi no. Na wo mo e kan fom de ne bibiri kwa wo. Hey. Bibiri.
How say ordinary income for you
there. Amo kan fom me pa. Me a ma de nyina danso a OGH1. O se kwabra ho efa no pay.
Ma me danso
a. Me so be da se pasa wo de hu me a kan fom me. Ne maame so ka ho bi ne maame so se me ho efe ante mere amo a da se ai that's pa enti and so Mrs. Betty Osu Dako and her birthday. Hey, happy birthday, Mrs. Betty Osu Dako. If you were Daniel or someone happy birthday, pa. Enti yehwe ye ni nkoma kakra na ye nkɔ ne sense ene de buja ye pa. Ma me sha sie mfamfiri Desmond so. Desmond.
Yeah.
Yehwe aduane bo Agric minister kan wasem say aduane wo ho pa ebu na ne bo no so wo fam pa. Obi obeka say aduane bo aden no na onte Ghana ha onim de opa kire. Ukodwam udi dwa ne amate sen wo aduane bo.
Jacob na mama na wase na minchia wano pay na minchia onabo akando ani obi bia orehwe anopai ani obi a orichi otie especially okwapemanfo nyina ani ekwapem nof wo fanchemi nanu memne de twam no eyibi ba na yehia na nkrofo bebiri kesi aya me betena UTV aya ekwapem ne masenia esese wotefa ntia wo fanchemi etori bi na se nsɛm no edu mmiri bi a wɔn a no wɔn ahyia no ɛma wɔn so wɔkasa no sesa sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a wobɛtumi aka wɔn nsɛm na ato obi atim Jacob na anɔpɛ yi mesan akyia Copstongo a ɔwɔ Cape Coast Adisada Estate in fact a senior political activist anɔpɛ yi mikyia no ose minka nche osi wo shirt ni ne fe yi nti obeba na ama wo ba no apambia man Jacob na pacho wo si agric minister si den eduan aye den
ebu
Jacob na
ne bon so wo fam
Jacob na onim se yemu mu bi no ye ekuafo mba nti yenso yenyi no adona na yenso yeguso aye don kakra a ye de survival na nanu yara me call ekura ewo kentensua menim se onim kentensua adesu kentensua orukọ esaman kesia ye wo ekura bi wo ho ansa ekura udu a me a mayefu kakra wo ho impo a me apani odo mamen me du ya me so brodi yesi hoide ma mentwa na me fanko nkran na me nso minko dibi o ka kyerem si brode na esi afu no mu na ye ntwae no eye 20 cedis brode na me brode esi ma asase so no o se eye 20 cedis na Jacob na brode no wodi be fi afu no mu ansa wodi abekura na wodi atoka mu abedu saman kese lor kwan ho na wasan Africa abedu nkran nti biza hu si wo be ba bedu nkran no ahe na wo betumi aton Jacob na 2 months ago na se okokrom na okoto frito oil na 45 cedis se bisa hu se akodu ahe 75 cedis emire bi atwam na nu yawo ebro 1 bag na just 300 se eninam 600 in fact 600 ne kura no wo bedu baabi no na eninam 700 depending on baby a efiba se wo kokrom na wo bisa won edigwa ene nasefo a wo bisa wo si anso ayebia niema no ehe na ya yende no anase ye minister no agric minister no onu nkokodi ni gwa otumi ka kire nse niema ebuso ema empo ebire pro Jacob na etode bia aya me bisa me hu si
na niema na bi pro tomatoes pro wa komadan
Jacob na emra ye wo mu aduan pro Jacob na mra ye wo mu aduan na bi ni wo po na be pro sanka ye na nke bi wo ho a na nke pro a nke ni problem but se aduan na bi ni ho na akopro na me de ade ba ko a eye me na kakra wo sansem we nyina ho ne se ese minister ni hu se the mere fact say fuel prices akosoro pe bridia woton wo mamu ha be den ebe kosoro intino eye me na se minister ni nim se petrol dwadifo wotena kamu driver fo wakofo aduane ba wonyina woto fuel na so fuel ebo akosoro na otumi kese niema eyefo wo mamu ha no mede menene nyaadwe because esesan ko tumi hu say fuel na akosoro no enkuya bema aduan akosoro dollar na akosoro no enkuya bema aduan aiden akosoro enti mede mi hu say
aduane aboaefo
bo ayefo
asi
aduan bu kra ayefo anka first nka yenim se yetumi tobi nka ye dokono 1 cd yetumi toba bi a 2 cds se je se to dokono 3 cds even 3 cds no kra no je se obi a wafuru ne light na wodi e be mew na se wo obi a wodidi ti se menua bi a minim dia je se wodi e bi a dokono 9 cds na se abranti ye minimum wage as omemu ha ya hia obesori anopa edi dokono ko 9 cds na chese awia ni anojofa de na chese se wonu musunku ana otumi da eni nti na sese wobehu mranti ni bi ho a wo twenga ebo 12 o'clock no ngadi na mu yeduru na nka ni nyina won ade dan nsu no etibeti minister no I think say baby okọ ogwama ana say baby okọ hu a okese niema boaefo no mi hu ni sa nti on kyerɛ na so tumi kyerɛ Ghana fo nyina ye nyina ye bɛkɔ ne akwakoto niema ni bi because obi apade efo
obi apade efo ampa Desmond told me that say ezisia na Steven Amu abeka yensa nti mana kwaba stika kwaba
ya ni o
bibi aboko de
okoba mi din doctor ka hu afa
doctor wo o man fa nka ho ha
ene e ka no mo
so wuni ane me why me okay doctor no
title de ehia pa
me fa nka ho because
we say anya honorary one bi almost 5 years
ankasa na me nua na
na me cross honorable honorable de say ebetimi age afiri mi nsam
na doctor no want to sonsa
me to sonsa na say me nua no bensuro
ya bro
eno kore
akwaba
ya nua
bi aboko de
oh nyankopon adom ikro
Awurade ase
nyankopon ye tin kom ahoden wo ho idie
de Awurade ase na ayi ma me agric minister some kan yi ebia nipa bi na ntena se yi
o kan da me
se aduane so fa aduane wo ho aduane obi ka se aduane enya yi a aduane wo ho na ne bo no so eye normal aduane bo efu e wo Ghana ha obi ko gina be ko kasa one na nya adwene e ma recently o kan se onam wie mu kura mu fi north oba no onam wie mu kura no hu se bayere ebu ewo area se bayere wo pa enya se kuma kura entu de yemfa aduane in general e wo Ghana ha no e hu something se wo hu ne se wadama
me da se bebre me da se so ama me akwanya e wo station na me chia tie for nso
romjo so
na you see boss
yes sir
I want to change a bit and it's not because MPP is in power adia ye nuanom NDC for ye ni sese o Ghana ha no men forta wo because MPP wo opposition no the same thing but question is say for how long and NDC wo abemu a na bia umu ye bibi kure toda enka efi so o adie emu onwono kakra but eno ne the best solution for Ghanaians na MPP ni esesankofo adwen and the same way as MPP were bem ebi omso make policy decisions ne eni anamo bi enu anim so man ebekoye bebu anipa da ache ne kankro omso se ye pa abem abenti no ye nya no se ye mfa nya bibi se ye matemamfo mu se omu de omukro mu ha mo saa de ende me de afutu ese me de ma obi a o se ye nyaa ye ni ankasa na ye ha yo na oman no enkosi ba bia minim agric minister all kasem na menyina ho
okay
context or the kan na meni ho emra o kan na meni ho de na all refer to na meni ho but the agric minister I know sabi onye nipa kwahwe akwa bi obegino abeka asem se oboni tim adi ntro na Ghana ha unya kasa pe nyame amwawo na de all kasem no onye no kwarefo ogina ho tie ya asem ni 2 days no no me I redefine wasem na my woman be pa asem bia as if said this is what you said and this is what you mean.
It should be an entity.
Na bigger picture of Ghanaians no so no they are just taking nipa bebre comment on omanti to say the manti nipa bebre and sometimes the very things that omugina so kansem no they take away God's factor from the issue. Me make a God factor me nya so abofo I sin but say message that pass say asem way ebia afa mampanyi mahama ho ana no ba kando tie na minim se entesa tie ni obi a minim na masheda no min cancer ne da aha eti ye ka food prices am a farmer ukokwa west here yakwa kwa west ye ka mo abefuo so pa min dwamanum zentas farm so bi ani me ye anwo certified by FDA. I've been into mixed cropping me maize you store the ba market wo ha ni Medina me ye plantain inti me nimafuo mu pa practically omam ye nim say season bi du a aduane timi bua pro ya ebedu ba bi ufa wonam kentampo ho a ebedu o say 10 cedis ebedu ba bi the same do no ye yi ba kwa 10 cedis enti price of food in our country no ye can okrepa a seasonal and climatic conditions also affect no eto da ensuo to wrong time affect be a bro body ye can okre. Don't let us talk as if say these realities are not there. So sometimes statement made such as this may depend on available data e bia oni akraso ye owo obo na bia data no kra no may bomiti makako e bia may data June data based on that be ode kasa e bia 2 weeks ago body any gaso but just 2 weeks and then these things are there. I thought that man try and my politics in Yaman, you same to know, Yan Kasa seems so be a sedan or piece with Dean Tro. Sorry, me not when this for finance minister, I say, there, I shake another candle.
Yes, sir.
What kind of Ayashi another?
Any kind, come on, any.
I say Ayashi, aha. Already budget, one Ayashi, but you see, Papa,
yes, sir.
And I hope you are Ghana. Meaning is a first time. Yen na akosuku. Ade na dey measure price of goods and services. Because obi a be kan do autonomy enko. Obi a ebia me du nkawanda. Bode ebo, bayira bo. Se me du adwoso a different. The okoto no kentampo different. Afuom ye different. Enti no man ye what ye friend no. Susu dua ye find average of prices of goods and services. Ye dey ba abonten. Anameboa. 2016 na empempenso anema bo okoso e nyina anim o mamu ohamu nchichemu edunum akirepɔ 9 se meboa menu eti ha me senior no parliament enne ekobe 7 point something cheya na say abedru about 10.4 as 6 or say 11 etisi e kan niema bo empempenso ane bo na dru ekoso o kan nyina bom na afani average dia MPP aban be so mu every year you NDC hono eye worse than ene dia yehu enti anya wishi washi kasa because eniama bo dia papa obi abeka do to no metimi akodwa so sesi a due to my good negotiations ya be man baira dia ma ebi a 50 cedis ebi a me come Medina e different me ba market here ho na ho number ton me niam ho pa o de ko hachu no sa de o kwan ho yi ebi a different ebi a bako kantamanto e different. So along the value chain no bia na ne bo emre bia ne de all ton no obi akura de niam abegu ho no okanya good deal bi wafuom o de bejefo obi a bibi nti op ne niam abese nti oton no fo enu nti nye wo susu de wo memu eti obi etron aka se ene niam aboa e se na obi ka se no ene niam aboa no nya se de ehunu na de me ameti ha minim no kura de kan se inflationary rate mpempenso niam aboko so e say
okay.
Exactly. It's better than the time MPP took over. 2. My okay as COVID. Of course, COVID impacted Adriane because unim. And near my baby affected Adriane at all. Hanosono. Ya crab be sufra broche de ba. Papa, I dear shape with the befra broche ba. I know $2,000, $4,000, and or GB $12,000. $15,000 and no and yet Nana Kufuado or Mahama and I make it is a fact. The free be uncontrollable factors. Upa fire man your seminary politics a fact. The global crisis we find ourselves in as a result of the pandemic, it is a fact. The NDC no ebi eso ha kebe the same. Don't pa ba ma to be propaganda na ebi mudi omachi. But the American says a ship at the sardine in Yamaniama. Any be a near aduani be a crabby about memu na ade a no omoje 4,000 and 2,000 and it be a 12,000 mun kohwe habo se meboa Nsroma fa metudwa enti mayen deceiving crofo
na bi nso ka se ade chi ade se na kodwa adwamu a ade se sidi du a obekọ na yede bi aka ho wo chinechi bokọ na atum wo chinechi bokọ na atum
me busa question back the okay without arguing with you first time I didn't know inflationary rate. And I made sure say dey be tie tum ne better than we took over.
Okay.
Unless papa dey make am tontwene. E dey na dey susu saa dey no. Because unim opa say see be a phone line. Say obi amfa na dwene bra. The offer ye MPP ni beka so ni ama na ye. The oye NDC ni beka so ne bo den. The author ni dey okentampo beka different story. The author ni dey o sefi beka different story. Enu nti no man wo susu dia. Emi ehu mpempenso a ne ma bo okoso. Inflation rate ene ayesen.
Okay.
Ana ene enu 11 po di amfa na 11. MPP free so na 15.4. Enti ye stress susu dia na ene ye better than emre na MPP taking over. Na say we see there. Look, Ghana haninti na me perception e comments no. Yeah, there research am person dey akire. Me per real and proper data. When him say atia sisi, obesa wo ye phone ni. Abani koya na enkoye. Wo mo mbeso mo frɛ nyina no, wada ro mo mesrɛ. Obi a twro obi a din ofre otobo be kasa. Twro din ni nyina awie. Twro regional wo. Twro community or team. Ubetimi a decide ahu wo mo mbeka say MPP ya na NDC ya. I'm being honest with you. You see, I want to go very practical these days. Yenya wishy-washy. Kasa nene na ada ni nkontompo.
Okay.
Me say empempenso aniyama bokoso emi ni awoken e ampa. Ebi ana ya ampa. Ebi di bi beka ho. But the American say some pempenso no ye osusu di o mam ye de ye. Unless you see inflation rate ni e de ka ho asem na ya de fon. Some inflation rate no na eye 15 ohamu nchichemu dunu e kire po 9 ene kura kwa na abro ohamu nchichemu e kire se na de no eye se mra you take over even though you are no however no yen ka sa ho kire ni Ghana. And one thing that we should also understand, me as a finance and investment and a macroeconomic person, the BNDC MPP no yes so indicators in here Ghana for us you money butum say me boa there be whether NDC MPP because if it be defensive sector put talk some risk index no e less than 1 SMEs adwuma nketo adantem no e be o ha mu chichimu adu okono 80 to 90 and sa adwuma you know almost risk index will form pass say economy ne kura kwa akira enipa feeling in tentem so yeah there I say aban bi obeba no hwe no addressing the policies e be affect SMEs ne form phone ye directly so it's a major problem here but aside that no oman pempenso ne ma ekosoro no ene eyesi mra we took over so don't let us paint a picture say as a nena
bibia say one blame
it's better than today but even our time cry na near my din kakra ka mo asem there is an outlier situation eye dan ya re ba erobi na papa edurumra bi abusumi bebre na aban etua adwumefo ka but ne enko adwuma productivity was zero and name for productivity resume market activities we be akofom and near many nyina to form Ubetima Kaja said it wasn't important or it hasn't impacted lives. You cannot say that.
Okay.
And you say Ghana for say
yo.
And that's what say yeah yen share papa be say.
Yeah, papa budget.
You bet me up page e mu ni adai. Ya ko yen ni.
Me dase. Ya papa budget no so ho na sansam ni nyina be pipi. Akando. O say abra o mo be fa ye no na ye ko my breso.
Aja.
Say oh na ma bo koso. Fa figures no to way.
Yes,
Yeah, me pacho.
O person o ye mi make away di.
Aja.
Yes sir.
So bia na eti sa table we ho. Ene odi sa ankomo ya. Nka ne ho nyɛ me nwanwa sɛ me nua Steven. I am exceedingly shocked about his submission this morning.
How did try?
Papa we, otimi kɔtena TV so esu sɛ yɛ bɔ ɔman no.
Oh,
and I am
who attacking me personally.
Oh, no,
but you don't attack my personality.
It's a statement of fact. No, this is a statement of fact.
Okay.
You are not controlling the program. You are not controlling the program. You are not controlling the program.
Stop misbehaving. But because yes,
stop misbehaving.
Because I don't know who you are. What from the press? Boss, I know you are making man. Or you are a parent, I'm respecting. But I'm making man. Uncle issue.
Eti giant.
Eti o from a personal life. I'm a politics.
Stick me dasi.
Me
dasi.
Me buy my fast
individual. Enti na me say giant na me
politics.
Me dasi.
Talk to the issues and stop attacking my personal life.
The credibility of the messenger is very important as far as the message is concerned.
And I know they come and
the credibility.
Who crowd come you
Oh, please.
I will not allow you. To speak to John Kasai because any yes I'm attacking. I will not allow this. Boss, me Kasano, my attacking.
Go to the
let me flow. Inti say obi can someone okay oh and dey am I am fine politics oh and dey am I am fine politics uwie no also emra na MPP wo ho no na asetena no na emu ye ese NDC eno eya sorry eye prayer camp na akokobon paye you know ene Ghana hey the way I won hu se kire wo no me to me me kan kire wo say ohun ato e ma sa ho kire ne nko and this is a statement of fact obi bia o tie na no pai a na o tie ase emra na NDC wo ho ene enne obi a nim situation enye me a me betena ha kan na be chisa nipa ni situation gari a kane no na e bia ye ton e bia 5 Ghana cedis no enne ye ton be 20 Ghana cedis enye me na me kan kwa bontin you see dey ma bi o ha wo kan amafo na e wa bontin enim kra sen so you must be very careful papa topic here dey akoba nyina no e dey na e dey asem we bae e minister for agric akokan say enne body ebo eduro baako aba former bedru 4 series or 5 series mebo ana yes I say the conference asem we bae edu oh please
papa
edu maybe
me say early this year be say me say sorry enti o de man submission na fi yenhwe me da say
the way esi kwani bi
metie ya meeting wo na wo da floor ya da bi ya meeting the market you can enquire
so please so wo hwe nsem o mo kani bia ene obitumi betra ka che sese aduane buo ni aduane ho din no e seasonal really woni o maim ha and at the point in time o me ka che say ye export aduane kwa ama no nti no mo no ma ya de jemo nsem o na ye planting for food and jobs why you not in this country let's be sincere to ourselves for Christ's sake and say aduane buo koye den and aduane ho koye den dia and ye mien ko blame obi a ye fen ko blame season the facts are clear ebun akane no na bia okura beye 5 cedis 1 kilo gino rice I bet me ato no and won cry about 20 cedis untimi nto abua kan na utimi kura e bia be ye 170 Ghana cedis bet me ato no and won cry 500 to 600 Ghana cedis untimi nto so what I say these are the facts now he's talking about inflation figures there you know my mu ha na Yoruba o me be ka che statistical service for crowd figures o mo dey about bogus when you not in this country Google and find out or see figures never bonten cry me nyintum no cry he has his doubts about those figures if you have forgotten omo mutie no they can Google and find out again me I will me blow me horn but obi owo man mo so yekwani no te me from planting to processing throughout the chain I occupy every stage sa kasa bi say ya minister na ka no na ma yentumpon asoman no munya kwabra hwe say yes ye de odo any competence e be chechire o man no near concentrate a bit on the agri sector more than 60% of our challenges in this country will be solved and I'll give you an example no can be say oh economy no say grow at we bia yes economy ni ye enso na en reflect e wa man for bottom enye rocket science enye bibia obi ani ho a obetumi akoye books ni ye e simple e practical ye textbooks asem enye PhD asem mini akwabra de tie ni say ye bedu ba bi na ye books ni ye no sika na e my books ni ye no sika ni nyina ntra o man mu kwabra uti de making for example ye oil revenue no e be fa ye books ni mu that's my uti ye gold no e be fa ye books ni mu sa nima we ye ma ye sika kese no entra o man mu it omo ye sa adwuma no omo de sika ne be 70 to 80% be ka omo man mu it ordinary person work class no e be no afilisa bidding income status na wo ka no we rocket science we je okọ Oxford and say wo hu seba ne say na wo say ye de wo say ye ne say you na mo a e be ma adwuma na the ordinary person no eye no e be reflect adwuma no e de adwuma bi sa me nya kwabra for example so nipa ni dua emon ana abura no otwa ne bon ana otwa na abura on for sika ne nkwa brochire e betena nipa ne ho nti eno no eye factor na say e contribute to the middle income status nipa no timanu obe feeli acho de make ati ase adami sense so bi very good nti say wo di oye no ne gold ni sika no e de koye calculation u books ni be look fine u figures ni ade but na oman ni mu no na e den we any rocket science again in the agric sector papa yi ekasa yi this year fertilizer akwana nipa nya bintom nyankopɔ aye adom on so about the southern part of the country now without irrigation so year for obetuma 2 times in a year because of the season so what I say without irrigation obetuma say burokwa na odua na mo a obetuma 2 times in a year the northern part of the country because of the climatic conditions no obetuma in once because on blood preparation from June July August continue so obetuma in why ejakwabna this year the yankopon aye say south ha no first half no ankoyie nemom second half no second season no both stop ho ene ha nyina ekoyie pa sisi amino kese kra nso da hoto nti yankopon na famu de no oye maayen ade ba ko ebetima boost yield or production on the field no fertilizer me to fertilizer bag ba ko e wo ha more than 200 Ghana cedis e transport ko yagaba na me wi a me fa nkoto hen nya final product na me do akoto so obaka chem say cheap. Quite apart from that, exchange rate and then farm untumu ni nyina ba oka aduane no. Why am I saying so? Because me ti hey makoy import combined harvester na me dey ko harvest memo me ko import combined harvester no and then mo ho na mo say fundamentals na eye weaker exchange rate ni be expose no samre no na 3.9 cedis per dollar. Today it is 6.35 Ghana cedis per dollar. If the combined harvester and the import no affected the price of the combined harvester. If you rent it is going to the oil production no at the end of the day they'll be passing on. I see that is not enough. And then clearing charges at the port akosoro. Where we now mean say example. What you no buy nyina we now say o cutting no buy no from the farm to the processing center. Nya ka de beko. How many times in the two farm boy even within a month in this country? Meanwhile, Momowa opposition no, Muslim ba bobeti so. Na eku o man. And you can yourself me mfa nyama nyo so na mfa je den. Den ye mfa nye. The political will of every government determine the development of the country. And then ye mfa nye. It when nyina ka ho and aduane be to be about all right based on the season here me no ye kan. But gentlemen talk and I'm telling you for a fact say most of the rice growing areas in maize now or chanemo or chan na buru wi ba beso beton unim de ntia or the train price because they say oton a onya bi ni pala koto more than 200 Ghana cedis per bag for a fertilizer no wa twa mu na wi a e be say no onton no nti odbeku ho nti aduane wanya but obesto say na the train price. Inti sia na omani mu no se na esi aye no si esi e ka no kra enye me betena aka se omani mu aye hye na be manipa no ontumi nya sika koto aduane ni e na enye wo a betena aka se omani mu e de no na odi sika kokohye nipa ne botom the realities on the ground no sabe yet he mu mienu ye members of parliament ene eje kwabra o ferry for power ontumi nse sika no ko fra na o se sika o ferry for power e bia anka ordinarily no ontumi nse sika no because omani mu aye hye tahu ba bia enye yie na ye disika ye de ehu hia ye say one village one dam go to the northern part of the country and count how many one village one dam do we have in the country. Waste of resources. Yes stampo ye ko kwabo ne stampo e land ko beti ama nipa ado atimi anya bibi afrim ye wia ye je adwuma wo se ye no ho na ye nye na Ghana for air suffer no ni say be hura TV so oh munyai o mani ma ye de oh munyai ene body kra no so fa duro ba kwa tumi nya ne cedi 9 and cedi num I mean Ghana for them bone no ma ye ede boni pa na Ghana fo aye
de nim boni ko Ghana fo aye minim de adoma ko asare ma no se gya kwabena no kura aduane bo ofo papa o de kwa agogo ko suta ko bodoma ase bodoma ase ko adweso ko adwira ko mampon ko kofi ase na obehunu se aduane bo e ofo pa na de tie ne se adwadifo no beto a omoto no fofofo konkosifo no mo ba beto na bodin pa eno ka on bi na yintini agri minister kan no eno kware pra oso ko asante achima gogo market day ese body ni be 4 cities e wo ho danso abedi akose nema boy den papa na de ten se ne ose otobide bidua no to no boto no otobide boto 35 Ghana cedis ene okokoto no aye 75 Ghana cedis na nkasa na oto no na so ne no boy hwira kosoro pa sparkling enso se aba Ghana adentina biribi etubi kasa bebere sa opese aban no efixe oman no na nso no umpuso betu ato na obo de robofo nyina ono so bo na boye nyina an sa wo yera se so de so bo na ba ye
let me make this
chama pambo o say
I will make this point menu are not can be about the differences in price as compared to baby aba akoto no me mete hayi so me ka say aduane bo aye den what it means is say me koto no nima marketer enra me ka nima marketer sem so me koto no makola enra na say me ka say ne bo aye den I should be able to go to the same place na me dey compare enye say bia ena me koto no ha no me the same price they could compare e bia commercial price
ebe yi sa
enye yi
na yi sa I didn't think yi sa it's a cannot be so
so I was me respond to the okay any be timame 1 minute
that's my first time
also man 1 minute so na ma set ma 1 minute
boss
yes sir
e pa mo chew aye kasa yen try say facts no so be ye adwuma otiase the year 2016 December exchange rate na 4 cedis 26 pesos. NDC be so no December 2008 no it was somewhere between 1 cedi 2 pesos 1 cedi 4 pesos. You can go and check it was over 3 cedis and it also and the exchange rate is about 6 cedis 30 pesos. You had less than about 2 cedis 4 pesos and it also minuanum NDC mpacho se de ahokyera bane ya mesrewo anye bia no allowances ni yi no mtwa mu nyina no ene ye de aba free SHS no aboa obi NDC is the only social democratic party in the world omuntimi mom homne so embosu of any one pro poor policy of national character here for omunye bi one how ma implement your national character ntia no mo kasif so mo mpega na fo asem enye no credit biara da
okay 1 minute
eniema ya ka wa hai chake
1 minute now
sir people are soft export of fertilizer why we him say export and import yare ni o ha wiase ade no even vessels eba country bia o hawaba omuntimi mfam koma yen port ko enti you cannot compare when there is no problem
na before asa covid ibeba no na niam ate sai
na papa wan hebi and na kura me no ka say and am no ka say
yes
all the parameters are you inherit your chese o maye ananye no about 90% they are better than that time ene mpo mo pa yen ko check o mo nturo mu bia enti da be na Ghana ya ka say ahokyere ni Ghana me bisa da bay
anyway
but your measurement ya kire say na eye kakra and your form kakra ya dia no eye CNDC at all times
me da say Kwame Timothy said, please, things are very expensive, Papa. We bet the government should create jobs.
So you know how they are.
David Maka.
Who say honorable can or cut inflation rate in Nasifo. But Dudwona, Yampenny for Dudwona, especially Omo Mudidra and in Nasifo. When you talk about inflation now.
And so the first one just Papa, when you come with me, question. The fact say, Omontias and said the Akanana. Ebi a communication. What you do ma oba, ti o dey do ma ba. The first say only ma do ni di anya den. Na se be solve yare na yampa because on tie do na say. Over nim say queen no.
Wanu ma na do no so nsa no yare a.
Mami yare aka my free school.
Me da say.
And send yare aka my free BC. And send yare aka interest rate every 40% about 21%.
Sometimes
propaganda we no nyina na.
Nyama ya kokko e ye bo aban.
Sticker be pacho Debbie me boss me Debbie sticker woni bibi ya hwefo na sticker pacho ya hwefo na hwe ye no won person mu tie die mo wo e de ma wo enti Debbie pacho
ba o so person mo tie
enti pacho bebre enti no nya twereto wo se edu so a na wayi ano na hwefo tumi me da se enti ya go back to ene budget ya ehusam abai ye befa no ema ye befa be mienu bi na ye discuss na fe later on de aka no ye de asoso pa de beka wasam eye sa yi your friend simple
electronic transaction
sa yi hwan 1.75% a ye de ato eso na yanhwe National Housing Fund to be established. Road tolls abolished. Okay, we are after the budget na transport minister, road and transport minister.
Yeah.
At the press release by say with immediate effect, mo bia NG Tobio, and now share video who dey here. Kaswana nkrofo twam say hwi. Wo obi NG Tobio. Sticker mama misa enra budget no road toll yesi ayi de free ho ene minister no directive for the buy yenti a obia entua toll enra no wo bram monye budget no tum because we ya MP monye budget no tum no sana ese ko no
yo mbacho me da se bebiri na jaade me bra ma me de wo se me mere du a metimeti bibi ho. I want to correct this before I speak to your issue.
Me mausima be enwotwe.
Bacho wada Roma edu open we yimi. Papa, ade we ha me.
Den.
Say, enti me ma me onko school do wodwa so no. Ye ka se empempenso a ne mabo okosoro ana eba from onim. And now because you use the word inflation. Now impose onima does it change what we are talking about? And you say nka doctor for here obeka therapeutics, medicine, this yenim. But I say I are sa niema na toda and na ordinary man and you for ordinary man na can be president in minister say our duty to communicate to the ordinary man na yes one thing yes
dey na wo kana
o say bacho ordinary man on feel say aban bi aba say NDC say MPP o dey members me campaign we ba here no at least in hwehwe ono ya onim no ama ne ba bia na nka watena fie be mfie mienu atimi ko school free amadru mra bi num so free ntina onim ama na mra bi kane adum be mfie 9 num no onim se bi akwan we ni enwu so asfati by NDC by na MPP e waguso so they should understand the mechanization engineering answer people chow these are propaganda issues emra du e man crofo ti ase say the first of who adwuma we bebre wo de me to console enimenti ase but the minim se bi a ebo anyum obi anyum no nyame de ba wo betima kirekire mi mu so we kire we chom so sanity. So it's a matter of communicating to the ordinary men to appreciate adwuma ye dance ye dey propaganda say on tias ye ntino e dey all can be in fakwa mu e pa cho Ghana fo nya isa de no me ba wasem no so
yo me das
me nua me nya lawyer me mitiwe me nya legal practitioner e be sika sam nhyehyɛ de am onim de kakra nya me adonti eti asem na wo ka no me de me feel say enka bibisa ba emram de madwene yam you because me nya lawyer minim say ye can be say ebeba parliament am ya bobo ho na bi kura ye decide na ya to aba but the legal aspect of this nitty-gritty no papa me ntimi nkoka area minim de e wo form if I do that I may display one unconscious incompetence and my ego trips minim ti ade am so ade am minim no am be say ha mani
na waka
exactly
but
the minim aka fa ho ne say abansi oye nhyehyeye abofotuo bi a enipa nya ba bi nna dan ho aye den enkrofo population ni grow your housing deficit na etimi aboa
na me pese me neti a me kan sa no won se ode budget ne baaye no oba mo mra hye bedwafo ho na mo agye atum se mo gitumu a na mo se da wo kan ye no be se mbato so abo so mba ye do se mo gitumu wi a ansa na hyase ye adwuma enti otumi fa ne pen kase bia me de budget e ba wo bra mo approve enti a lot anti some ba approve no anya dia budget no ye betumi aka se ye adwuma e take effect in any way enti se waka say roto no will be abolished na so okanwie ye no a the sector minister I release about say mo bia yito obio a why is that you know it has not been approved by parliament here sani
and I make sure say yen hwe ade no so ye frɛ bi the letter and the spirit wo mo ye lawyers in the kan yo and ye frɛ bi ethics ethical values I thought that when there is a clash of two issues yet we ethical aspect yes mra no enkoda nchen ana meboa at the end of the day no Ghanaians are crying say oh umsi abe na driver for crossing na fuel prices na cost because of international unit taxes we are that so ya buy say abeji road to ya see be increase on by demonstration eti ebi a minister no ehwe the present situation nkrofo su kam no aye there so okay emram ke bi a esi nya be na watwe bi answer but at least ethically and now I want to apply the spirit of the situation say okay any influence nipa honto at the end of the day enipa ahonto no any productivity na be koso any say long traffic na esisi kwan ya de no before say nka we enya ade bia no na ese
okay I check back bi o ha yenim say oman bia no say the budget ne ba a projection into a project say e bia eda say afiwe ye hwe kwan say agri sector no ye benya say wa ha we benya say wa ha we benya say wa ha we benya say wa ha na ye ka ho asem say say ye ka say no 2021 budget no a project ye say road toll no sika say na ye benya ewo mu sika dodo say na ye benya afi no nko na wie ye enti no the projection for the 2021 budget no yenya enwie yenya wie ye na bra no so ye na sector minister ne this directive yaba no projection no ye to meeting a target I don't the day no o man no ho na be kire no enti ne sa financial loss ye se niema ekoso na sefo nya bibie
enti na I mean this also projections your budget actuals and variations variations can be caused by anything variations can cause overperforming your benchmark or actuals or your budget sorry variation can let you underperform. Say you can say 1 billion, 2 billion variation, you know, and I bet you say why more than the 1 billion you said, why less than. So circumstances and situations can let your budget projections come down or up. Say you me that's why I see projection. But what I'm saying is that when there's clash of legal instrument and reality, they can also apply the letter, the spirit. Sorry. You don't apply the letter. Emrem omoya sa nima.
Ya na yesi ye pesika de asechiro man no ye peto.
Na ye so ne agina wa yesi me anya to. Ena tax. He tax aba he deda omo.
Dabi enra directive ya baye.
Me wa ya sound so say oh ye to ye ka akosoro.
E levy.
Ma ya mabosia. Sa je say o man ne anya dey.
Sa e levy a kan wasem no. Sa e levy omo say baba be si roto na na mu.
Ha na kan sa.
Me pacho e wo papers e wo. Sa e levy na dey na baba ye.
Tax ni eji.
Tax
ya fa be si obi anam.
Enti eno no eyi levy na no tire se roto no ya abolish roto forever and ever na.
Boss me pa cho. Taxes. Hwe make me bie me phone so actually. NDC I think 2014 budget go and check. Obi de eto mako edu. Omampanyi mahama. What dey say? Some mean kai meeting baba kaya yenya Financial Services Act okay yenya import duty ayibi yenya bi on real estate na na do buy so obekaya oyi tax to mako the hotel so do yi fi okabo na ebe edunum echi no odi se numa se nan bi sa be shame na nsem ho enene wodi bi tax no e calibration you look at your fiscal space in when na wudwa usika di numa sika be hia de aye either say okobo obosia either say ojeje to etu hwe wa ho aden ase de me meje to edu ba bi ase de to we menyin free ho eye nsese a enye static introduce ba bi a hwe oman no enhyehyɛ bi a na ade to no konanim etu obi okra we de ba hwe enyanse so aso papa no eye free ho na ade bi abeka ho. And that is how we manage countries.
What is the motive behind you say? It's not until say you be say you abolish sa roto yi. That sector minister also ade directive about say yanji to baby ano. That just say sa ka se ko ba nyina that revenue say enya wo ho dey support to man no. Eno no yanya de yansa betumi.
Number 2 Financial Services Act 17.5 na yenu anoma ndisi ba. Say no say yi free which means say sika na ba be nya no. Yenya sa na amamu otie ebeduma duru ba bi etu di roto na saba. Ebetuma du ba bi na taxi hwan taxi yi taxi ebetuma yi free ho. Ebedu ba bi e de foforo baba ebedu ba bi e yi bi free. Pacho sa na online no ye no.
Okay, me that say.
What you say?
Yo. Ma me ko akando. Mo na ye de emra ne ba manim se mo nye. Na sa budget ba manim se mo hwe na mo to adwene fanfan se de be ya mujituma na o man ne de implement ne de aye adwuma. He say no ye de roto hu nsem na ba mo debate wie and na sector minister ne directive aba na che say
me say wadaje ehwehwe nim I over parliament so this is my third time in parliament ade bia amra ta echi say wo say wo ye no so person wo you must come back to parliament to repeal the act we mra ta echi e wo act a e wo ho but me say madaje wo ho bebre because aban we entreke say aban and I'll tell you why entreke say aban clearly. Number 1 nana ma me nchiro MPP aban yo mo so on position on taxes. Number 1, you were about me say, and you have the audio, and I can challenge this station to play. But say, and yet a tour in a digital of mine. I say, oh, taxi, and Crofono Mumuna, to me, your growth. The one to me, and your growth now, to me, hit your target. One to me, I hit your target now. You come back with another tax. The basana now will cause cyclical downward spiral. They say, ye kwa ne bisi ya name ye kwa this was coming from Yewura Bawumia me boa ka chem say me boa their position on taxes no they tosu mienu and they say their first budget on they buy no almost they don't believe in taxation.
You are saying
but they will,
out of context.
Please.
What the man kasa
oh kasa na ye di almost say almost move on mine from taxation to production. Now we are in August 2020. You bisa Yewura Bawumia mane ye very categorical Kogana Web 11th August 2020. Or say or no onyin tumu kra say momu ye be taxi. Go there and find out answer na be catch am say me boa. Mawie we no. The entia me catch us say entreke say aban ni say say opese oye bibi ma hu say oh na agidi nti wo hwe papers ni mu a roto ni abolish no and e carry the headlines. No be e bo mabaso. Na in actual fact no the ahochi ni bebre e ka wo ho budget we asechere ne say at the se ye gitumu a e be wie no ahochi bia ene wo mu no e be quadruple e bi ba be ka ho asechere no now so wo hwe budget na ene baby omoko tax ye na wo hu say ene sesi yi so wo tu ka say wo kokumase otua road ayi to sa e bia wo twa be 2 cities ukra car e bia 1 city na wo nu kumase GPRT for say by one of dey fan some politics. You see be econo. Tax na was na doors until you can be free so. Tax is na gusu no. So to fu be 500 Ghana cedis ah. Tax e gusu bu be 200 Ghana cedis. Is about it ti o masem. Na ko hwen sa 200 cedis ni free so ah. 200 cedis any 22 cedis na be trend dey. Nya ntrekese. Again, sa roto we na ya free so market on the wall. It will not reflect in the life of the ordinary Ghanaian because affect a carbo. Yemfe non to nche. And omo hwe ya na mo hu say there's a sector a omo ankasa ka say ye nyina ye encourage cashless economy. Intino ye encourage say the cards, ye the electronic transactions, ye nyina ye encourage ye ho. No mo hwe hu say Ghana for dodo na eye sa de no, nje wo so ho na mo de omo ni kire. Aja, don't forget say momo mpo na we enye momo nso nko a o. Enye momo nko a electronic transaction bia affect no. Nze wo account krana who transfer sika electronically from your account to Momo account kwa yebe tax. So get it straight. Eja, nti omo hwe ye no. Don't forget nso say MTN Momo na wo ya omo charge you 1%, okay. Nti say 5,000 Ghana cedis transfer na wo ya. Omo anye kra no be 50 cedis. But what you say? Enene aban say eto na da so no esumpo sin network ne de no eye 1.75%. Which means that we transaction be abaye bia no you be charge you about 2.75
500 5 cedis.
5 cedis.
5,000.
What's 5,000?
5,000.
Okay. Okay.
The Sonya Button tea.
Until what's
Sonya Button tea. Inti who said 5,000 and now ubeti weni no sika ye beti free wo sika mu no e be 100 Ghana cedis. Inti wo cashless system na wo say encourage na ewen. Eye counterproductive. Eye counterproductive. Inti ene me meti hai ana wuti hoi na wonya sika kakra na sa wo se wo de kwa sende o maame bi e wa kurase a aban ne be taxel. Wo hu se eho e na obenya sika free. Ye sia no sa production no de ye nka ho asem bi. So sa production no ye nka ho asem bi. Now omo ankasa eba no aso meka che say Ghana ya bobosi adodo. We don't even need to borrow to construct our roads. We just need to tow the roads. But Omankasa. Oh, Assembia make a piano. But say tie for some of your Google. You about me, I say. And I can send you the video. I have your number, I can send you. What say? You don't need to borrow to construct the roads. We just need to tow the roads. If you don't know Google, you will find it out. So, and now I know Kasai. And now I'm about to me, Mono. Bosia. I'm about to Ghana in Aniaka. Was around 120 billion. As I speak to you now, it's over 343 billion. How much are they? Ubi so bua, and inflation, and exchange rate, and I say, they have nothing to show for that. Look, so you can say economic indicators be equal such as inflation. It's not about communicating to the people who the equal. It's about the reflection of that indicator in the lives of the people. Injeje kwabra sawu uko dwaman so na akokoto bayire sabi mpredua akane no na uto no e bia 10 Ghana cedis na ekira akoto no 30 Ghana cedis e wo sabi na meka che so ho kire ho kire. What is it about communication? Sawu ye adwuma na ye adwuma pa. It reflects in the lives of the people. That is what it is. And na me no kasai ho kire a ekoso wo man mu no de ye kan nyina no ye budget we abetuma bewie no ebe kosoro because they say you name the number of times it doesn't take even the budget to increase the cost of petroleum products in this country. Ebi wo ho a within a month no ya to fan wo bum be miensa anan me boa ka chem se me boa so inti eto no se wo fi say covid aba na se wo ba be ye budget wo aban no de wo se wo ye ne say wo de relief bi ba amanfo na setena mu se na be omo ho be ha mo na nyuma bebrebe na egu ye no o betimi asori agina omo nan so atase na wo aban no wo sa ko taxing croford and ra me hwe TV obi oye momo wo so ndi obe enka oji amanfo so omunya because aban na hu say ekoyi nti na obe tax no do and of course enne kwabena se me de wo kana be se metua na me fi se nyede ame na obehia me send it say within the day sanka kane no ebia wo parliament to me ma nti ebia ba mensane na ebia yentime ebia 1% nyehwe na minim se channel pa me no behia o mensane nti eba ni sana we are going back to adia ye feel say ye den ye pese ye bo ho ba
ma mo hwe so say wo hwe sa yi a wo hwe the Democrat Daily Dispatcher o kan sen bi wa ha o say Kenufurata said government is proposing 1.7% phone transaction levy payable by mobile money users per transaction above 100 Ghana cedis. He said this will help government to shore up revenue inflows to fund road projects in the country. Eti na make us a road project as some say the
intricacy bi wo ho. Intricacy. This government is full of intricacy and market. Look, why announce say fees and charges ebe cost by 15%. You know what it means? What it means is that sene uko DVLE na akoye on krata ebe cost by 15%. That's where they are going to put it. It's not about electronic transaction. It's full of intricacy.
I know what 50%.
Oh, no.
Is there? Probably it's part of every budget. We'll debate
government,
fees and charges cost by 15%.
Yeah.
And you see, a proposal back to parliament, a year subsidy legislation in the fees and charges. Into buying fees and charges is going to go up. Say yeah, insurance so say yeah, Daniel. You never be cost by 15%. Into nana also have policy we now fees when you who card be issue now can be to no was so increasing by 15% into and then you'll be jubilating into a members abeko DVA and akako and abe who the reality now will come four more you need a two more
okay me na say ento messages be bro ma me kan be mi no bi na fibre mu wa me pa cho what say
oh wekasa
mama ka
Sega. Or more time.
Brand Nurudin say enti tax will be eji. Ye be hu sunsun so.
You have presidential jet.
You botomu ana.
You have presidential jet.
We hu ye botom. And Richard Oakley say enti enti say o send it o transfer 5,000 Ghana cedis a. Etua 10 cedis be say no. It's not 50 Ghana cedis. Is it no? Anka no so what sending 100 cedis a year to 1 cedi.
1 cedi, yeah.
When I say 1.7%, 1.75, 2.27. Now 2.75%.
2 cedis 75%.
Na
o see you go be atiem.
And when you are sending and I also me
me hunum say me am dey account
bank what you say ade na say wo send ya yeti wo
that's why it is
the sender and
anyway
the receiver.
the details we will debate it.
Okay,
boss we will ask a lot
of send yeti wo ene o ya yeti wo eno no I think say vendors ni bi ebuye because some of the places woman ni mu pa
I will never blame any vendor.
Say 10 oh please
don't do government policies. I won't blame any vendor.
No, but
any panel one make it very important statement say oh yeah when say baby o akwa 10 cedis 10 cedis that's what 10 but baby so much 20 cedis so oh another American who say me
who be the tell them one
baby o akwa send you 100 cedis and so otua say
1 cedi.
1 cedi.
Yeah, do 2 cedi.
But baby was yes, baby omo je o see in and out.
And say baby say nipa no over withdraw. Onu so
baby say me fan say wo ha
na say
ana so call no be charge no.
But baby so ha
o misa wa
onyo hwe so.
Say tio
onyo hwe. Yes,
onyo hwe dia na wo de tu wan kasa
phone so. Wo gina ho na wo tu wan kasa wo phone so onyo hwe.
Yanko yen.
Ali do akose so eti ayi sika bekasa wo mo opposition for di ana. Ani nyina ka ho bi.
NDC bega so mo
Balotelli or say this wicked old something. I know me fam I say be ha dwene pa. Benjamin Amlalo say edu ba bia na there could be some group of people be who anyway there be so do see can no one hwe ya amafo ahye na nsam na no din pa ento ma memro say some microphone some one some kasa making kan ya one hwe asem ba enti sa ayi ya kwa ni say ni
e-levy and say e-cash
e-levy e-cash
50
whatever
ejakwabda
yes
my dream ye me na kakra ewo roto ya enra midnight a devia chi ministers ye nya je does it mean say opese Ghana fu nyina te say oh budget na enra wo kan no ye ma bi wo ma won ha start implement ya na because minim say anya esenka MPC debate wo ho kakra but say when you 2 minutes na or 2 media be 2 go say oh ya started there then it means say levies in the taxes now they are many nyina no it will take effect na sanso a me feel say amanfo ho ba hyehe won kakra because anya there should be a debate say e bia yentil so ana say meme yentil so it means say are we in autocratic governance ana because mentiase ejakwabna na say wo hwe to ya they be make say we are not thinking outside the box.
Exactly.
Because sanka if really you're thinking outside the box inka yen kesi ye jai to o man bi ani wiase ha o kesi onje to but it depending on how I obeje to na sika no enkogu amanfu kutukum because say minister to me kesi to na oje no the whole year no is just about 70 million Ghana cedis. I ask myself say how come? Because ukra salunka 50 pesos woje bi o temamoto way what is the whole Ghana baby atowo na cars so me ha many kura make me say cars e whole Ghana ha kura e be 20 million. Do they have any data in the number of cars ye wo okrum ha we need data no wo ma ye hu na sika na ekọ amanfu kutokum no ye be ye dan ni ye yi se sika na fi amanfu kutokum adan na nka ye wa aban yanka se ye ko bibia digital inti bibia is anambwa inti se bibia electronica adan na yentumi ye bibia ebe ma yato electronic card nka ye du ha ye betumi dia kire wo to no na ka bia tumi atwam ti se na University of Ghana before ungi e card ya utumi nra inti no once ya plan say ye pese ye ko e systems so no we should make provision for that sure sa mri a ye twato yi mu won hardship na eba beba no eye more because look obi wo krasi onu ntwato ni bi sesei sa mobile 1.75 year wo kese nipa na say wo transfer sika less than 100 Ghana no onye no Ghana ha bisa won sesei then na 100 Ghana ebetumi ato awani beji full or 3 gallons ya hin eja kwabna inti mimi huni say eye hardship no kra na fe de ba be ye din na eno nanche no all governmental fees 15%. Eja kwabna yeti ha say afina so na unim say nka ze utia 1000 before government way bibia say utia ukwa 15% da so inti bisa hu say uyo obi a we contractor uyo obi a we supplier ukwa ko supply niema ese ko procurement na o renew u document uko what can they DVL health just say baby government ije in kitwa bia o hobia no akosoro by 15%. Inti say no say ye tumu say road toll no anything I make say minister no adi we a waye no or pave way say niema na wodi abani nyina no ye beja atu because senka wonya won adwene say esese wodi chichire ye nkon a minya ni say nko be pepere ne ho ayese but you see me the adeba ko America ni say I'm happy say 2 members of parliament are here. Ghana population of now you say 30.8 million. It is only 275 of them who are representing all of us. And the decision be taken whether it is going to help the ordinary citizen say M1 it depends on them. And this is a timer. As I say woman who say what are you Ghana for him? And I say one minute Ghana for him. Okay. This is the timer. As I say who say you could we mu to about my one say one kokaya semu mayen and I say one koka no koya ye.
Your question Kasipan we be sign now Kwache Samson say good morning Ejakwabna and your crew. Or say this is robbing Peter to pay Paul budget. How can you take away road toll paid by a few people and impose taxes on a large number of people patronizing Momo? I think they hurriedly implemented the removal of road tolls just to make ordinary Ghanaians forget about the Momo tax.
Exactly.
But we are not something. We are not fools. Why should I be paying taxes on my Momo? When you be Biamawasia, your monochrono way. Kwache Samson. Emmanuel Kwabena say me pacho o time no Emmanuel Kwabena so na o problem kakra o mo digital no ho Kwabena problem be na na wo you and among for ese o mo twa bo mo ho so pa
unemployment e ho so de create so
enti ye be hwe Yes, sir.
Who say yeah, preach say people should sign on to e-systems. Now say Obiba be signing on to the e-platform. Not these are the charges are Obiba be jena. Uje this amount for be up to say obey cashless. Amount for be discovery want to me because
master can't say we mu kakra man ka be me de pa ba kun ya wa ha ya.
So de na.
With the budget no ni hear me pa. Yes say National Housing Fund to be established. Still I quite remember say we can be for rent allowance ho. Eno ekosi san eno any National Housing Fund yi a ye be establish eno
boss
susu be ne dem
before me ba no ma kan se me say me nya akwanya na me so me kire ne me
nti me so me mo se mo
ye di kan enya no kre se o man bie wo wi ase nyina no roto ho se de me nu e ka se o man bie no ente se de esi enya no kre okọ Finland, Estonia, Cyprus o mu nyina e kuro nti asema papa e kan ye no enya no kre e pese Ghana fo hu enye factual eni ba bia
na omo se kasam to tia ni
papa asema ka mama mi ensesa asem o se kro bia no wi ase a roto ni
ana me se yati ase na me se
ene de omansam tutu so sem so ene nka Ghana de eba Africa ene kro no bia nka Ghana so ye heaven se sa na ye kan bi de bia chi so we can compare the two. This is a fact. I say ye kan okore ye say bia amanyo sem ti no na ma dwene me say me kwa ha e ho nko a na me ka no ende emfa
man for
infa no aka no pepepe ye say bia ka bibia da
alidu akose just yesterday I sent 100 Ghana cedis to my son in school and the charges I paid was 3 Ghana cedis. Hey. But at first it was 1 Ghana cedis. Really?
This cannot be.
Alidu ako me pacho somebody do na ye say
and then I make actually say some nkrofo can propaganda dey to bebre falsehood.
Okay.
Bebre. Minua.
Yes sir.
Before make asem so no. Minua e kan bibi say sika afa abansem. Bosia e de na de aye. E ba cho. Ye kra de obi anim say oman no market activity near bebre ko for mama interest ye age no. Last year nya about 14 billion. By a car amanyokuo mienu na sema wo ma bosia wo mo record of worst case scenario ntimi find this meto to MPP was it every sign 120 equatorial something in terms of percentage I say every the year 2016 2008 to 2016 you increase it from 9.3 to 120.3 billion over 1,000%. Go check it. Ebinsi Ghana had that. Satam kana yari we man. Even between 2012 to 2016, 4 years, omu increase no over 240%. Oma figures. Me boa mun go check it. Enti eka mun fa niam ntoto nchen. Yeni increase eka kura no. Obi anim niam papa etimi de ye. Ebi na me ka kire no. Say I see any free school nko ade ade say nka nyahwe ke nka hwe papa any ana da hoyi agriculture infrastructure nko a kuayo ho niema de ya complete 304 yeah, please let me finish please
obechere baby o
what's the matter any no I say me say go further no I can show you all
okay
but what you mean can just make am nko tu ni nyina amrane that would be unfair because time adiama minister and what he said is what I've pulled out yenya debate sir opa say me boa china frame no na me ma areas near my yaye so you can't call me say me pulling bibia down onu state no make ye nyina no pulling to support no we don't do politics like that too maybe
now why
about education yes they are ongoing 139
na pesa me twere intera say agric do say
304 ongoing 139
ani agric
oh yes infrastructure nko efa akuaye ho okaboma at least 542 over education infrastructure they are completely 1253 ongoing 1446 over together 2699 over energy infrastructure they are yetimi aye awie 2,824. Ongoing 1,020. Together 3,844. Over health infrastructure 378. Complete. Ongoing 295. Together 673. Housing infrastructure 232. Complete. Ongoing 997. Together 1,229.
And Papa, another question maybe say we no. No tracker be ne wom.
Tracker
say maybe say National Housing Fund on kan say one day eba no. Na say obetumi a chirichiri mo me yehu ade poten ewo mu a eno.
Papa, de wo mu nyina ne say ye ba be so nkrofo asene. No manya ba bi de omti ato. Nti aba e bo foto a ebi ode support wo mu. It's simple. When we won't teach you, over railway, Papa, railway infrastructure, and now to why? Western Covota region.
Make I say more can be say a rent allowance. I know one some could see saying, and sana National Housing Fund in Sube.
Rent allowance a day.
Sir, my penny, I can't remember somebody should be by say. Obi a obe rented down behind. Obe boama o dependent to me rented. But
obi akọ apply say op allowance no we nya. Because me nim dey okay. Baby, the obusa mo ha me nim dey okay. Me nya finance minister. I wouldn't know. It's not everything I will know on this platform.
Okay.
What you make us? In any case, what I will say, budget, projections, policies, programs, secure the buyer, and your person we. And that's why you have variance. That is why we have variance. Infrastructure we railway adwuma PPI abaye. Infrastructure we railway adwuma PPI no kroma. Ye de say ye mfa no kra nya adwuma. Se ye ne atie nyina nyame ahiraye. Ye nya o man to ye ba propaganda.
The for chess e betwa foto de ato. Wo me pese ya hwefo nya
na machi mu say
e better foto de ato no obi anya bi
ya ka fund say na say this is the budget done by finance minister yesterday. Unim say me ameti here enu ni otie enu an e de aba parliament. Afen na sa name nyom be bobo mu ale even the way the process will go. So if you ask me something can na you're just pushing me to say something that you want me to lie.
No, there be menka sir.
No, but we say me say for two ababa o say abaya say. But why do you think say budget e dey aba nra? Me ma kan, papa ya kan. Na we busa me say ye baya say abra o mun lay down the process and the framework.
It's a budget in be discussing say we say dem nim ho hwe.
Don't say this to me. If you do that I'll be offended.
There be
and you want take budget say. Ma me chiro.
National Housing Fund no.
And I make sure say budget no me say budget in the OT ni say esikasam hyehyeye adwuma ba ba in next year. And odi abeto yanim. Nto odi abeto we na mpese we na me pe hyehyeye. Our detailed process in the budget. Into obi buso obi say onim ho hwea oni akro ka na onim.
Okay.
Afena ye be go ye be bubom ye be gi atum awie no makotena say aye omu lay plan legal ne ma ka ho. It's a fact.
Okay.
Enti budget ni ade ba obi no ade budget ba otro omi say me ka say me 920 process ni ekwan ni obi no ye ne say. It's never in any budget. It's never in any budget. Say o ma me nua no to on kan tell you.
Manemramu na ye hwe National Housing Fund.
I keep telling they be make catch us aban ye ntre kesi aban. On say o kan your debt no. Or say or 2 percentages, 1,000%. Why ntre kesi. Very simple basic mathematics. For example, say sika 100 cedis. Na okobobo say 100 cedis be kan one. E say 100% me boa. Yeah. Mbacho me boa na. Unya 100% na. O sika na ba say 200 Ghana cedis. E jam mbacho boa na. Now, so okofa 150 ebe ka 200 no ho a. O say 150 so say 100 no. But 150 enye 100% be mo. E 75%. Basic mathematics. But they make what you say. So you can't tell me voodoo mathematics. Please.
Opa enya calculation. You can you wrong. Mathematically incorrect.
Please, my integrity is on the line. I'm not from Moshe. Please, you are not the one to tell me. Change.
from 9.3 to over 1, you take the difference, you divide the difference by the base times 100.
Highly understand.
All the civil students.
And the summer so which them are better airtime. No,
it's only intro.
It's my next na again.
Now so we are against one. Sana moyewa.
That's more kind of yansa wo mu a atiefo no mo hwe me no. I am at least for your information. At least I have mathematics and statistics as my first degree. So please allow me.
Sticker. What can say no not here. It is o ka bibi na so wo do na nya adwena twere to wo mama papa. E dabi want to be me say see e ka say wa akobobosia of a percentage bia it depends on the denominator. There would divide no and it depend on. It's a bigger denominator. I be reduce at night then aba form more. Simple. They make Kenyan say. So sika be 100 cedis. Now what the 100 cedis ko kan ho a. The other ko kan bia no 100% of it. Mpacha me boa na. Unya e the 100 cedis ko kan 100 cedis ho a. 200 cedis na wanya me boa. So we find the percentage of sa 200 cedis na. That's what person unya 100% of the ho na. The other 200 bim ko kan ho. What the 150 crack can one? And 100%. About 75%. In so me Bob say 150. Who 100? Now 100 no. 100%. Now maybe 150 no. 75%. Yen dealing with the percentage. You are just deceiving yourself. And you sit here and tell me say me mathematics, voodoo mathematics. Now. For his information. How's it information. And the see I know say. The see I know say. Busia one difference in Kwano is about 221 billion. Revenue omunyaye from 2017 till date about 288 billion. We are around 400 and something billion. So we are better than true figures, numbers. Say near way. At least make a temania, make a choice a second interchange. At least make a temania, make a ye blocks. I hope you see. At least make a temania, don't do what district hospital. Make a temania, me who range hospital. Make a temania, me who hospitals. I hope you see no country along the length and breadth of this country. What I say? It's a mono. I don't know what this guy is. I can't say National Housing Fund.
National Housing Fund promises a buy. Let me tell you for a fact. Banks are who do some established. That just like you were saying. Sabi, your banks are who do be your commercial bank. What do they do? Your agri development bank. Almost agri NIB. We munina. We omude. We go amount for juma banks. Amount for your unemployed. You are even not talking about the unemployed situation. Unim say omo ado to yesi omo nkota fi. Omo ana omo yes adwuma nyom ba be kan ho. Do you know about NAPCO? Omo ankasa ka che say NAPCO. Omo ana kan yo. Omo say NAPCO omo recruit about 10,000 people. 100,000 people. Out of the 100,000, paragraph 114 of their own 2022 budget. Omo say akwan be mfaso hu yo say hu yo omo say emu 30,000 anya adwuma minim kwa mfaso hu ye adwuma so mo wo he let's even grant them that 70 something thousand aka na we omo kwa why they go okay. And they didn't detail anything in the budget. So it's not funny.
Adebako ame
say the year 2020 before I ever be ready 2020 one thing is the implementation the year 2020 a year of roads. 2021 roads in 2020 now we are just repeating promises. 2021 is going to be year of roads, but Ejakwabine budget need allocations now implementation. What can say what them various sectors no yembi say hu say ekwa na enko releases nenti a make asa ne say wo hwe afia ye wo mu ya last year budget a working kan baby a SSN kan sika ene niema ko ni nyina no menye ni sa akọ wunye ni anase anko
sit on the
comment say wunye ni anase wunye very show
akọ enka ohawa eda various districts various institutions I want to meet your enka by this time
common fund the whole year won't take a
wobeka sika kese ye discuss we ko ha ye discuss we budget but ye be wie no enko inti mesre say you can budget we are when you follow up
very important
now releases no enko me no ka say an institution like NADMO say disaster here would meet your $100 for how 4,000 people one actually one Japade near the other then because one need funds in no amount just $100 of rice then to me in woman with such niamaniama ekosui because ube kan budget no one may who say sika we beko ha but ebe wiachi na enko enuntina ube tise wo say
okasa enko
very important
na so me na won tell okasa enko
let me help him
because nenti ameke say enko
me ba I sit on the committees mamenka bibi
okay
mama bam
but you see ye ekun mayin say budget ye beji atum ni aye common fund mra for a year be was saying for as I speak to you now common fund the district I hold on ebinkoi meanwhile we are entering the fourth quarter fourth quarter ni scan way
enkoi
ubehunu we omde ba full of promises so ni aka say Kofodua Hwan hospital we hospital 2021 ye beye ombeba 2022 budget no yes I repeat the same promises won ubeko no ye nyehwe agenda 111 go and check but be we mo list here mo say ba sabi impreduasa ba kokora ni ho asabi omatimi raising more than 3 blocks the best ubeko ni a clear site
sticker
this is what they are doing
bramu be 1 minute bi e na yenhwe
me pa chaw we are sure some professors na doctors hwe any accountant me ka se me ni abo me ntime nkasa onim bibia minim me sum ni bibia onim but they all can wait ma me ntwiro mu say you van say 2008 near the cut 9.2 billion na adu 120.3 billion say the calculate percentage increase me say what we free we ma de wo benya no na we divided by baby base ni free no no multiply by 100
na base na o ye na denominator na
please
the base denominator na so which denominator you using
the base increase from 9.3 80 from 9.3 na here na ko say na be kan percentage so we nima probi or doctor be and you are mass even second degree first degree even diploma no matter you don't come and deceive when you don't know don't laugh what they say don't deceive me can say me but what you don't know two boss you say akwan ya budget enye one kra atiefo ohwe me constituency your kwan problems infrastructure dey obi anim say Ghana ha a problem for about 60 years but boss hwe kura wa me community won share so bi ni hwe make places a Santase party bi join Adiemra Adiabeba part Patase part ahojo kroda dem Daban parts of Apraman parts of Sokoban parts of Adenhu Kwadaso parts of Kwadaso estate Denyame part ni nyina ani roads and another down kwa say ebi ya do na asphalt mimi constituency me guess a ho kire ni ho
me da say
eti asema na mini ono abobeka
me da say
say nya akwan bia
me da say
mi constituency akwan ni
Steven Amua Steven Amua enhyaso na so bedwani me da say na ento twumesi nso political activist na kwabena minta akando wo constituency enfa Jaboso na obi say good morning. I say, please remember this quote from the president. For we know how to bring back the economy to life.
Yes.
What we don't know is how to bring back lives of the people.
And that's
what economy than so abia. What time? Interest rate 37 to 40. Auntie, where there, naka. But auntie, over what dream no? What dream no? What dream no? Budget no.
The same thing. It's not about me dream. It's about what we feel. Initially, say BB say. They now more 2017, 2018. They now more can say, police or they by now, about reflected in 2 years or 3 years or 4 years to come. It's like at the beginning of their tenure of office in Podia, can make us I feel no more bunch of the name of Guaquim. Who policies be our shall sell by in 2017, 2018, 2019 should be reflecting in 2021 and 2022. I will say they are at the EBA. In the going forward, let me know me and you complain, say. Yeah, what say and send na cannet na. It should tell you the kind of people more power because consistently, they have consistently been lying, clear lies. And for me, maybe a matter how I am saying about me and I can't be who Google taxation. I mean, I can't no one because of course we a host in 2%. But they told us they were going to move the economy from taxation to production. Oh, please. Allow me to speak. Allow me to speak. So what I say, quite apart from that, and none Obijira how catch say Momo. Yeah, fat tax be to Google.
What be general kind?
Baumia, Google, Ghana web.
Dr. Baumia.
Dr. Baumia. You understand? You don't know what to believe from these people. What I can tell you for a fact is, I say America say even fees in the bar be increased by 15%. Now, why shock akra? Obe shock. Now be feeling abra akwa kuchia. Into the truth of the matter, ne say, and yet steka ababa traka say, ekoye na hoto ne sen ye de no. Ghana ni bia say no ankasa ne ho.
Okay.
No who say about 5 years ago. No was it to say.
Okay.
So now ebia we cocoa bag baako a. Sa cocoa bag baako sika na onya. O de me hwe quantum no. Cocoa bag baako. E de na utimi de to. Don't look at the quantum as amount no. Cocoa bag baako is 2 point something kilograms.
Okay.
E de ade na utimi de sika de to. And the same cocoa bag baako no. E de ade na utimi de to. Adwuma bia we bia just ask yourself that simple question.
Okay.
And you come to a conclusion say abai masa si e twan masa 2 or 3 years na be ka ho a. And it's a fact.
Sticker.
Baba. Neba chow.
Yes, sir.
Me nuanum sa na ye kana. O ma ba no man ka say SHS, National Health Insurance, utia wana untia be one time premium. O mo di mpoda. Emrest sa you adjust your own statement.
Okay.
But it's a fact. Before yours.
I like that.
Man was say
and put it out there.
Obetimi the Bible ni Quran to ni so say asem o kan nyina no circumstances to mensa no. Don't let us pretend like we are not human beings. Papa, asem me person meka enene say at all times NDC aban omu yedidi. O ma transfer sin aban bi aba o. But Ghana ni bi anim NDC ba no mo kwa de o man ye. Obi anim.
Yes.
Obi anim the MPP aban ba otimi ye.
Yes. Obi anim so ampa.
Boss, enkra ha eti.
Obi anim so ampa.
Enkra eti boss. Efri ha ekọ voter region. Efri ha ekọ central region. Even Kumasi to Accra by 75%. Efri Kumasi ko Kintampo. Look at major Efri ha fa abri. Major projects even in terms of roads. And this is transfer aban bia. Never even other infrastructure way. And now I can say, about you, Mumma Munko no banks and statistical services. Munko World Bank for us. And she say, my or my coin and him connection. Mumfan to time your NDC was any yabaji. And your propaganda. And ada no more dim try near to about woman or mobile no masano. Now people are sabesom. The fact of the matter is that MPP are perfect. Obianka sa who train ho. But between the two parties, any honest God-fearing person or kind Bible in Corona, and you don't know any ignorance. On Kase NDC, yes, MPP, da.
Me da say. And to.
Near me mechanic say you become budget every year. Not yet to me implement it. And find your Juma money reflecting in the lives of the ordinary Ghanaians there. Then there's no need.
Okay, that's it. Vice President Dr. Mamadu Baumia in August last year opened that the mobile money Momo should not be taxed.
Fantastic.
And I say in his view, the majority me pacho okasa nessa production team no production team no ya me pacho mami me pacho mami into dem pacho on no kana sam me pacho oh mo mami kasa go ahead I say in his view the majority of mobile users are poor, therefore should it be taxed. These ones will suffer more. Speaking in an interview with Kwame Sefakan on Peace FM, the vice president said, I don't think mobile money should be taxed because most of the people who use the service are poor people. So if you put tax on them, they will suffer more. Near Beijing and also, I the answer meaning I see waha, Namada Stikasi, Namada Akandasi, Namada Intonso Asi, so many abre, Ebaye, na ene. Mami chami mami na me sorry. Mami chami mami bi na me sorry. Mrs. Wilhelmina Amponsa Buachi. Mrs. Wilhelmina Amponsa Buachi. Mami baby a wo bia na me moachi na pay pa. Me chia opi bebre pa. Yeri besia na ya sorry so na owusu Cassandra so ene wa woda ti happy birthday. Me dey Jacob be ho Yakopon ya do mo china Adekye Nsroma ba yakra mo.